possibly 5. This is the most dangerous sidewalk you will ever walk on in your entire life, except for the North Reclamation area in Cebu, that are missing entire flags of concrete, 5 foot by 5 foot, 6 by 6 flags of sidewalk that are just missing. And you could be riding your motorcycle or walking or riding a bicycle, and the sidewalk, one flag just disappears. There's nothing there, and you fall into a hole that's 7, 6, 10, 8 feet deep of sewerage. But barring the North Reclamation area in Cebu, this sidewalk that I'm going to show you right now is the most dangerous sidewalk in Bohol, Philippines. So where is it located? That building right there, the blue and white building in the foreground, that's the Capitol building. At the top of this hill right here is the NBI building. Below me, where that white fence is President Garcia Park. You are not going to believe this sidewalk. So let me give you an idea. So this sidewalk is 48 inches wide. Okay, so one side there's a 10-inch curb. But on the left side, let's just say you were riding a bicycle at night and you weren't paying attention. On the left side, if you'll notice, there's no railing. That's a 6-foot drop straight down onto that concrete pavement, with no yellow line, no white line, no caution tape, no railing. So if you were walking at night and there's no light on this street, there's a light bulb about 100 feet away from here, but nothing on top of this pole and nothing on top of that pole. So this area right here is pitch black. And I'm going to go one step further. The light bulb that's on that pole was only placed there 2 years ago, and if you come down the street at night, it's a light bulb. It's not a street lamp. Somebody went up there with a ladder and put a light bulb up there. It's not an official street lamp, and it doesn't work half the time. Maybe this building did it, I don't know. But if you were to walk off the sidewalk, it's a straight drop 6 feet. Say you were on your bicycle and you were coming down this hill and you just didn't pay attention. 6 foot straight down drop. It gets better. Just when you thought it couldn't get better. So you finally get to the bottom of the hill at night and you make it down this sidewalk, and now you want to go over to the Capitol building, which is immediately to the left. And what do? You get down to where the sidewalk is a small, just a 3-inch drop, and you make a left, and now you have the pit of doom. That's 2 foot deep, 10 inches wide, or thereabouts. 10 inches wide, 2 foot deep, and it runs all the way up there. And when the Philippines is full, this has got 2 or 3 inches of septic water in it. This is an open sewer. It's not for rain runoff. Rain runs off in here, but this is an open sewer for all the houses at the top of the hill. So you walk off the sidewalk and you fall into this with your bicycle or your leg, and your leg breaks backwards. Your bicycle gets jammed up, you lose the front tire. You end up butt over tea kettle and maybe with a broken back. But it gets better. Down here is the raw sewage. So if you were to walk off the sidewalk and think you're going to take a shortcut over to President Garcia's Park at night without a light, you're going to just step into 10 inches of raw sewage. And that, my friends, is why they say, where the expression, how come it's said, welcome to the Philippines, my friends. So this is President Garcia Park. so you know where this obstacle is. I'm going to end this live stream. And I'll leave it up to you guys if you want to walk around the streets at night. But my advice to you is, if you're walking around the Philippines day or night, no matter where you're walking, no matter how industrialized or how commercialized the area is, my advice to you is to never, ever, never, never ever take your eyes off where your feet are walking. There are more obstacles like this every 50 feet in the Philippines. Forget about every 1,000 feet. On the strip that I'm going to walk down President Garcia Park, there's going to be 12 flags missing out of the sidewalk where you park your car. So you could go to park your car, and your front tire could go into a hole and up to the axle. Standard procedure. And, see, these guys, it's not that they don't want to pick you up, but once they're headed downhill, they don't want to put the strain on their brakes. Literally, that's the reason, I believe. Because there's some of them, but this is just a strange area at the top of this hill. If they're going in one direction, it's because they're going in that direction. They won't turn around for you. But if they're going downhill and they don't see you until you're on your way downhill, they won't stop. Because it's too much strain on their brakes, I think. I don't know what the real reason is. That's my best guess. Does it work? No. Of course not. You would hope that one of them would work. President Garcia Park, with no water outside to wet yourself down. Welcome to the Philippines. Now these are the little flags. Now you got to be careful of these, because these are as wide as your foot. In some cases, you'll break your ankle. Now, you usually, coming down here, you're going to see 2 or 3 or 4 flags broke, unless they fixed them. I haven't been here since July, so they may have fixed the broken flags. So basically, I just had to walk down a 1,200-foot hill. Because only 3 or 4 jeepneys, tricycles was stopped for anybody, and most of them were going in the other direction. And the 2 that were going in my direction, there were people ahead of me, so I just let them go. So see how big these holes are here? You could definitely twist your ankle on that. My battery's down at 10%. I gotta go. Thanks for watching. And again, this is President Garcia Park when you see this pretty handrail. Bye-bye for now. I'm Big Permy from the Philippines.